everyone. I am here today with a very special video. I am playing along with Christy's beautiful life. She does 30 days of sketches 2 or 3 times a year, and I always have so much fun playing along with her. For today's sketch, I'm going to show it to you right there. So I'm a day late. This is technically yesterday's sketch, but I'm just falling behind a little bit this week. I'm hoping to get myself all caught up on videos and get everything that I need to get done edited and up and all of that. So I have a sheet of heavy press white watercolor paper. I have 3 pattern papers. I'm going to use some punches. This layout turned out beautiful, but it's also quite simple to achieve. So I started by punching all these leaf shapes. So I punched them from 2 different papers, 3 different leaf shapes from punches that I had on hand. And I am going to add some detail to them with some Nouveau crystal drops. These are English mustard and morning dew. I'm using a little bit of each just to add some details onto the leaves. This is actually the 4th 12 by 12 layout that I've done with my scrapbooking store kit for November. But the videos are all out of order. And so the other ones will be coming. I also made a card. And a lot of it I did at my scrapbooking retreat. So I have so many videos that are just like hanging around on my devices that I just need to get edited and voiceovered, and then you're gonna get like flooded with them. I am hoping to have at least 1 new video go up over the next 10 days, if not 2, as I catch myself up on all of these videos. So I'm just showing you here how I added the lovely little Nouveau elements to all of these leaves, and then what I did was I grabbed a piece of just plain regular copy paper, and I went ahead and I'm just going to put them onto the piece of copy paper to let them dry, because Nouveau drops take forever to dry. So I wanted to be sure that I got them done first. So the ones I wanted to add the Nouveau details to, I punched first and then inked up and then put the Nouveau drops on. And now I'm going to go and fussy cut like 11 million leaves from one of those pattern papers. And here are all of my leaves dried and Nouveau'd and ready to go. And now I'm going to work on my background. So I chose to put my background on a sheet of hot press watercolor paper because of the tone of the paper. Not because I'm necessarily going to do a lot of mixed media. I'm just going to do some splatters. So this is Hot Fudge Vibes. And it's going to look really black, but what it actually is it's really deep, dark brown. It's almost like an espresso color. And I'm going to do a ton of splatters, and then I'm going to put it away, put it off to the side to dry. But the tone of the hot press watercolor paper is not cream, but not bright white. So it's this lovely kind of in-between shade that will work perfectly for my fall photos. So here are my pictures. Again, I'm still gravitating towards my dogs and my kids. I don't know. So this is my youngest son, Logan, and our Doxy. This is Fitzwilliam Darcy, to be precise. And I got him a sweater for the winter because he doesn't like the cold and he doesn't like to be outside, but he'll go outside if he wears a sweater. And my youngest son, Logan, immediately was like, "We are sweater bros." And we had to go outside and take pictures of the 2 of them being sweater bros together. And so that's going to be the title of my page, Sweater Bros. And here are the photos. So in the sketch, the photos are overlapped a little bit, and I'm going to do something very similar. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clothespin that says Smile that I have hanging out from one of my cherry boxes, and I'm going to put a little glue here just to clip them exactly where I want them. And then I'm going to mess with them and not glue them that way. I'm going to glue them the other way. This took a little fidgeting because I wanted you to be able to know that there were 2 photos and they were overlapped, but I also didn't want to cut out any important parts of my photo. So I'm going to place them right there, and I'm going to pull out these paper clips. These are from Pebbles. They're probably a little bit older, but I do like to have clothespins hanging around, and these are really cute. They have little sayings on them. I do like to keep them hanging around because I do find them quite fun to use on layouts now and then. I'm going to grab some foam adhesive, and I'm going to put the foam adhesive on the back of the photo so that the photo comes up to the height of that the clothespin has. So the next thing that I'm going to do here is add my title. I am using one of my very favorite thicker sets in the history of ever. I have like 3 packs of them. They are from Chamel's Glitter Girl collection, but they're this beautiful, beautiful like wood grain with a glitter border, and just perfect for these layouts. I actually think the color tones work perfectly with this kit from the scrapbooking store. So if you have the kit, maybe these are older thickers, but if you could find them on sale, they'd be a really nice addition to your stash and a really pretty thing to have. Maybe they'll be a Tuesday morning, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to fidget quite a bit with all of these beautiful leaves. I'm going to move them around. I'm going to put them here. I'm going to put them there. My dog is whining. Hold on. That would be Fitzwilliam Darcy, who is in the photos. So I just have to say this, as I said, this is the 4th 12 by 12 layout I've done with this kit. Number 1, I am loving the kit. I think I'm creating really, really nice pages. I really love the pages I've been creating with them. And I still have quite a bit of it left that I can continue to make layouts. So we'll definitely, I think I'll be able to kill this kit. Because I'm also using it as kind of my How to Kill a Kit with Style for November too, so that works. I'm grabbing out from Spiegel Mom Scraps Orange Sequin Mix. I am grabbing just these dark bronzy leaf sequins. They're adding a little bit of something extra to this layout that isn't paper. And they're adding a little bit of dark contrast, and I think they turned out just beautiful. So in case you haven't noticed yet, I definitely 1000% punched more leaves than I am ever going to use in this layout. But that's okay, because I'd rather have too many leaves than not enough, and now I have some extras that I can add for another, to my kit for another layout or card or something. So I am just sticking and plunking leaves. I want to make sure the only thing I'm watching is that I don't cluster together a whole bunch of the same leaves so that it does look somewhat random. And that's really my only, the only thing I'm paying attention to as I go through and do this. Just a little bit to get randomness going. And really just stick and plunk. That's all I'm doing. This was like the easiest part of this layout. Just stick and plunk and you're good. You'll also notice I took some of those punched leaves and I just tucked them underneath that clothespin just to add a little bit more design, a little bit more to the finished layout. And the last little element to this project is going to be just a little bit of vintage photo distress ink along the edges, just to give the edges a stopping point. And I did make sure that a lot of these leaves kind of hung off the edge so I could go ahead and clip them off, which is what I'm doing here. And then I'm just going to take that vintage photo distress ink. I'm going to ink up all of these edges, and then that will be the finishing touch on my layout. Here are all of the beautiful close-ups. I will leave Christy's channel below. If you've never watched her 30 Days of Sketches videos, I highly recommend them. They're awesome. She puts so much time and work into them and collecting together other YouTubers to join her. It's really a fun video series. And thank you so very much for joining me today. You'll also find links below to the scrapbooking store if you would like to grab a kit. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!